The veneers are shaking. The crime stories are shaking. The cargo is shaking. Los Angeles is shaking. The presidential election is shaking. I don't know who's shaking, Lil Yachty or Caribou. YK Niece and Pluto are shaking. Now, everybody knows who YK Niece and Pluto are. I'm talking about in it. Big Pluto, what the... Okay, that's those girls, but they have a lot of songs. More than I anticipated. Like, they're kind of running the airwaves right now. Whammy. Okay? This girl been giving it out. Girl to the wham in a circle. All of that. I'm like, y'all, are y'all dominating the charts like Murder Inc. in '01? Like, what's going on? Well, these ladies are at odds. And although everybody wants them to be performing together, they refuse. But NBA Youngboy just brought them on the stage together and it was awkward. There's a lot to the story. Let's talk about it. Now, to this NBA Youngboy concert, I did not know these two were at odds. I heard all the songs on the radio. These two have been beefing for like 5 to 7 months. So many different things they're beefing over. Let me explain each side. So there are so many lives on this situation. Let me just give you the gist. So this is Big Pluto in a bonnet talking about her side. There's so many videos of her side, but let me give you the gist of hers. She's saying she wrote the entire song Wham Whammy. Okay? Now Pluto was initially the rap girl who wrote everything and asked YK Niece to rap with her. But even though she wrote the lyric on Wham Whammy, YK delivered it in such a way that that lyric went viral. Now they both have gone viral, but at two different times. Stay with me. First, Big Pluto went viral. Is Big Pluto what the F? You know what I mean? Like, that was going viral. I heard that everywhere. But then something about that, I'm talking about in it. Like, something about that, that is off like a rocket. That is YK Niece line. So Pluto is upset like I wrote that line. She's like, I put my sauce on it. It's the way I did it. She's like basically trying to get her to thank her. She wants her to thank her. She wants her to kiss her feet. She wants her to act like she's grateful. She also kind of wants her to take crumbs. Pluto does. So Pluto is signed to a label, okay? YK Niece is not. She's independent. There's a rumor going around, allegedly perpetuated by Big Pluto, that YK Niece signed for $20,000 to bury her nephew. She said on off the porch, obviously that wasn't true. And she said she's independent. And at one point, I think she may have a deal now, but she ain't signed for no 20. At the time they was arguing 5 to 7 months ago, she ain't had no deal, okay? But it's just little catty things like that kind of be where Pluto's coming from. She's like, I gave you this, you should be thankful. YK Niece is like, I'm a big dog regardless, okay? It didn't have to be that. We could just work side by side. So allegedly, the way it's been perpetuated is that Pluto has so much animosity for her not kind of kissing her feet that she's using the excuse of her label to write YK Niece off of stuff. So she's saying, like, if there's a performance, right? Or for example, YK Niece brought up Lotto. She said Lotto was like, hey, I want to book both of y'all. Pluto, because the names all mixed up, Pluto didn't tell her about the performance. Okay? There was songs that YK Niece was on that Big Pluto decided to keep for herself and said, well, the label told me to keep it. Well, they booking us apart, so I don't need to tell you about this show. And knowing that on these contracts of these shows, people are booking the both of them. They want to see YK Niece. They want to see Big Pluto. They want to see Bunnaby. We want to see the City Girls, okay? We want to see the group. This is not a point. This is a beginning. We're just not asking for JT, and we're just not asking for Carisha. We're asking for said group. So it's an issue because YK Niece is like, she's cutting me behind my back. She's moving funny. She's saying all these things I owe her for doing her hair for free, for writing the raps for her. And she said in this particular live, Big Pluto did, who's pictured above, that she should be basically giving YK Niece less. She's like, I'm already giving her 60/40. Everybody's telling me you don't got to give her nothing. You're being generous. You're being nice because you wrote all the songs. So you really don't have to give her anything. So that was her words, not mine. YK Niece was on her live giving receipts, showing text messages because these two had each other blocked for a while. So there was an incident where Big Pluto, the one that's pictured before, she had come out on her close friends and she was talking crap about YK Niece. Basically saying what I just told you, how she deserved less, okay? Well, YK Niece found out about it and she DM'd her directly like, hey, stop speaking on my name. And I guess Big Pluto went to the internet with it. So it's a lot of games and Pluto was like, look, I don't care about you. I'm not thinking about you. But they book us. I mean, YK Niece is saying, I don't care about you. I'm not thinking about you. But if they book us both for a performance, I'm coming. You could talk about your label this, your label that. I'm coming. They're booking both of us. I'm not gonna have my whole career thrown down the drain because you don't want me to perform with you. Because now you moving like it wasn't supposed to be a group. If you was gonna do that, you could have been the only one. Nah, you brought us in. Let's do this. Let's get this money. We didn't think it was gonna get this big, and allegedly, Big Pluto didn't think that YK Niece would get that big. She's getting bigger. And the comments are saying they only want YK Niece and Bunna B now. The comments are dragging it. They're like, Pluto looks thin, stressed, miserable, bitter. She needs therapy of some kind of help. Her energy is so dark. They're like, she showed up to 42 Doug's concert by herself and still performed too. She not lying. She's trying to get to that paper. Boom. Let's speak on 42 Doug. So Big Pluto is not trying to work with YK Niece at all. She's trying to, again, little girl her, hoe her, play her, pay her dust, give her less. Do you see what I'm saying? And so there was a 42 Doug show because the fans, we love them. 42 Doug booked them and YK Niece refused to go. Bunna, Lord Jesus, the names. Big Pluto. Big Pluto refused to go if YK Niece was going to be there. YK Niece went ahead and went by herself. And that's what this person's saying. She did show up to that concert and she still performed. She not lying. She trying to get to that paper. Oh, and the most important comment, on some real ish, my favorite part, YK's part. Now that was unanimous. That was unanimous down the timeline that they came to see YK Niece. It's getting really bad for Big Pluto. Oh, they're saying that she's going to have to go back to doing hair. Nobody wants to go to her shows without YK Niece there. And now that they perform together, YK Niece paid her dust. And it was kind of embarrassing for Big Pluto because she was over there twerking and the crowd was rocking with YK Niece. Look what a fan wrote. YK, what's up? Girl, bye. Because Pluto tried to do a YK, what's up? Like on the stage, she paid her dust. She kept walking past her, kept acting like nobody was there, and everybody clocked it, and it looked crazy and embarrassing. I think from the comments, from the story, I think that YK Niece is definitely probably going to win the war, even if Pluto won the battle of really writing Wham Whammy. Now, if she can go in the booth, YK Niece by herself, and make a hit on her own, it's up for everybody else. You got the people's choice. You the people's champ. So we're going to see what happens. But my money on YK Niece and Bunna B.